All right, good work, everybody. Now I want to introduce another kind of function. Actually, I'm going to use the same function this time, only we're going to add up downward instead of sideways. So I'm going to click on cell C12, and I want to total up the January money. And I'm going to do it with that Greek letter sigma again. So I click the Greek letter sigma. This time it assumes I want to add these cells that are nearby, up and down. Again, it makes a pretty good guess, but it includes a blank cell. Now for the sum function, that's not a big problem. It just treats a blank cell as a 0 and adds it in there. But remember, I, the human, can say, no, Excel, you made a bad guess. I really only want from this cell, C7, down here to C10, and I let go, and I've corrected that function. And now I'm going to hold Control and tap Enter so that it calculates and stays in that cell. And this time I'm not going to grab the fill handle and drag down. I'm going to grab the fill handle and drag sideways. So I grab that autofill handle, I drag sideways, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, I let go, and when I click on the first one, it says it's equal to the sum of the stuff in column C, C10 through C7 through C10. So when I click on that cell and look up in the formula bar, I can see that it's adding up everything from C7 through C10. If I go over here to column D and click on D12, I see it's adjusted itself for column D. Ooh. And it's adjusted itself for column E over in column E. So the moral to this story is when I click in a cell and then grab the fill handle and drag down, it adjusts the row numbers. The 7s become 8s, become 9s. When I click in a cell and do an auto sum to add up and down, and then grab the fill handle to drag sideways, instead of the 7 changing to an 8, the C changes to a D, to an E, to an F. So these are all relative cell references, relative to where you're typing, and then you grab that fill handle and it copies those relative references for the other formulas and adds up the same group of cells, just adjusted for the new column or the new row, depending on whether I've copied above, up and down, or sideways. All right, so I'm putting the video on pause there. So you've got that top function up here that added up sideways and dragged downward with the fill handle. Now you're going to go click here in cell C12, give it an auto sum function that makes a bad choice about what to add up here. You fix the choice by selecting the actual cells, hold Control and hit Enter, grab the fill handle and drag sideways. Putting the video on pause for you to do that right now.